Welcome to Grow and Preserve. This is Carter. I'm thrilled you're here today. So I have another edition here for the Every Bit Counts Challenge. I was out in the garden this morning and noticed that several of my cherry tomatoes are starting to slow down a bit. My slicers, we can't even talk about my slicers. They're doing terrible this year. But I do want to make sure that I get plenty of cherries dehydrated so I have those for use throughout the year. So I have a big bowl of cherries. I have another big batch in my harvest bin over here. So I'm going to get these all chopped up. Now some of the larger ones I'm cutting into quarters and I'm taking out the seeds. So you can see this is a, what is that? That is a, not a summer, oh, that is a black strawberry. So this one I'm going to quarter, get rid of the seeds, and then put it on here. So I have a Nesco dehydrator. It's, you know, one of the round ones. I don't have one of the big Excaliburs, but this works just fine. So I'm going to do as many cherry tomatoes as I can get in my trays here. I think I have 9 or 10 trays. So the bigger ones, I'm going to slice in half, pull out some of the seeds. The smaller ones, I'm just going to, oops, I'm going to take the stem off. And then I'm just going to cut those in half and they'll go right on. So I want to make sure that I have plenty of these saved up. I get them to the point where they are just kind of beyond leathery. They're not crispy when they come out, but they're not soggy at all either. I like them to be pliable. I like to just throw them on top of pizzas. I don't necessarily rehydrate them ever. For anything, I throw them in a soup or a stew and they kind of rehydrate on their own. But I don't go soak them in water and then try to use them in a different recipe or pretend that they're fresh. So I also like to use them as snacks, but mainly I put them in salads, soups and stews, on my pizza, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna get all of the, oh, I do wanna tell you one more thing too. These are San Marzanos. This is my first year growing San Marzanos, and I have a bunch of these little tiny ones. I'm gonna slice some of those up, peel out the seeds, and see how they do in the dehydrator. Because I wouldn't mind having some that are nice and large. Well, that's not bad. Let's see if I can scrape out the seeds here. That's gonna make a nice dried tomato, isn't it? Okay. All right, so these will take overnight to do. So tomorrow I will take a picture of these and show you what I end up with.